Ever heard of Making the Grade? It's a classic dose of 1984 teen comedy, big 1980s prep school shenanigans, rich kid versus poor kid chaos, and plenty of fish out of water laughs. Directed by Dorian Walker and written-produced by Charles Gale and Gene Quintano, the flick hit theaters on May 18th, 1984, courtesy of Cannon Films' Golan Globus. It clocks in at just under 2 hours and rocks an R rating. Box office? It only pulled about $4.56 million. Not exactly a blockbuster, but enough to win it a cult following. So what's the deal with the plot? Take a pampered rich kid who's too lazy to graduate and have him hire a streetwise hustler to do it for him. Palmer Woodrow III, Dana Olson, is your ultimate silver spoon slacker. Kicked out of 6 prep schools in 3 years. Finally, his globe-trotting parents threaten to cut off the money if he doesn't finish at Hoover Academy, the so-called prep school of last resort. Palmer's bright idea: hire Eddie Keaton, a fast-talking New Jersey dropout and hustler, played by Judd Nelson, to pretend to be him. The deal? $10,000 and a Porsche, just for Eddie to show up and graduate, while Palmer heads off to Europe to ski. Eddie, desperate to dodge a loan shark named Dice, and played by Andrew Dice Clay, accepts. Next thing you know, Eddie, pretending to be Palmer, is thrown right into the snobby prep school mix. He runs into the resident jerk Biff, Scott McGinnis, charms the headmaster, gets in tight with the gym coach, and starts falling for preppy, brainy Tracy Hoover, Jonna Lee. Eddie's street smarts shake things up, naturally, but trouble's brewing when Dice shows up looking for the money, and the real Palmer comes back early. Most of the movie was shot at Rhodes College in Memphis, which totally looks like a fancy prep school. The movie was originally called The Last American Preppy, or sometimes The Unofficial Preppy Movie. But thanks to a naming rights clash over the word preppy, the studio held a contest at a test screening in Florida to rename it. Making the Grade stuck. Fun fact, Jim Carrey was the first pick for Eddie, but he turned it down, right in the parking lot outside the club where Dice Clay was discovered. So Judd Nelson got the part, and the rest is history. The soundtrack is from Basil Polidoris. Think Conan the Barbarian, RoboCop, mixing all sorts of vibes: fake Baroque orchestral, rock, and 80s montage songs. There's even a rare CD release floating out there for collectors. If you watch the end credits, you'll see it teases a sequel. Palmer and Eddie will be back in Tourista, coming soon. Spoiler, the sequel never happened, since the movie didn't exactly set the box office on fire. Reception? Critics at the time weren't won over. Vincent Canby, New York Times, didn't even finish it, calling the jokes recycled and the whole thing just faceless. But here's the thing, fans of offbeat 80s movies have kept it alive. On Reddit and other fan forums, you'll find people calling it a hilarious, underrated gem. Is it great art? Nope. But it's everything good about Cannon movies. Small budget, big laughs, and a cast that went on to much bigger things. Bottom line, Making the Grade is a fun, forgotten 80s ride that put Judd Nelson and Andrew Dice Clay on the map. It delivers 100% on its promise. Class clash, chaos, and more grade A laughs than you might expect. Subscribe to Movies of the 80s on Substack for the Making the Grade IMDb trivia story, and subscribe to Movies of the 80s here on YouTube for daily 80s movie profiles.